Hello and welcome to Non-REFUNDABLE. I'm your host, Kat. With me today, it's Jason Lewis and it's Josh.
I know. Big surprise.
Why do
Big
I get
surprise.
his full name and he only get... What's his last name?
Yeah, what's my last name?
I don't know.
Nah.
Are you even a real person?
We're real good friends, me and Ben. We're real good friends.
I mean, I'm 90% sure you're a figment of my imagination.
So,
Yeah,
so
fair.
his online name is Click Right.
Yeah. Is that how you'd like to be
Yeah.
referred to on the internet? Should I say click
You
right?
can call me
So his
Clicky.
last name is...
Clicky.
So his last
Clicky.
name is obviously Click.
Yeah.
I know his last name.
What is
Yeah.
his last name?
Josh.
Last name.
Right, I know. That's right.
So why
yeah.
did you full name me and he only gets his first name?
Because
I
it's
don't know.
weird if you
That's
say my full
mental.
name, isn't it?
It's weird if you say my full name, Ben
I don't
Campbell.
know. Don't say that. People can now track
What about his
me down.
mum's maiden
I'm
name?
not giving this.
Yeah.
How are we all?
Yeah, not
I'm
bad,
good,
mate.
thank you.
Bit tired.
Tired from what?
I've been packing parcels today. I've done 280 parcels today.
Is that like slang for something? Is that like
He's a drug dealer.
something illegal?
Yeah. So much coke. Nah. 280 random toys.
Toys.
Clothes, all of that. Done a clearance sale.
Oh yeah.
The money's been a madness. You need to get on it. You'd be great at the front of the
No,
camera,
mate.
wouldn't
No,
you?
mate. Big news. I've been offered a job today.
What? Gardener?
No, not gardening.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
Hitman.
You go. Hitman.
Hired goon.
Hitman.
Why am I just
Savage.
staring at the back of your head?
Brett Hitman Hart.
That's right. Yeah. Brick the Hitman Heart. Yep. Pretty much. So, anyway, as you were saying, sorry, this is
Yeah.
still your bit.
I've done some auctions recently. Cleared some stock. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I like to buy and sell a load of
Have
shit.
you got rid of that dartboard that I keep pestering you to fucking
honestly,
bring me? Oh,
I
fuck.
can't get in my garage, so I can't get in my
sell
garage.
some
I
more of
haven't
his
found
stock
it.
and then he'll find it.
I also think when I find it, I might want it myself. It's kind of when you
your
offer it
own
up and you're
dartboard,
like,
then,
Because
Only like 20.
I do need to buy a dartboard because Jason is slowly getting better at darts because he can practice it
Slowly,
well.
I fucking destroyed you.
And I destroyed you last week, and then we played darts.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah, big.
Big.
Oh, yeah.
So much muck everywhere.
So many juice.
Just muck all up his back.
And then we had sex.
That's not how I don't even know what level we're on now, but there we go.
we're
That's fine.
smart. didn't we?
Anal.
So so you've been busy.
I've been busy, mate.
Busy
been
man.
Been up since 6. That's early for me.
Been up since 6. Mate.
6 p.m.
Ben doesn't even know there's a 6 a.m. That's the
I
main
used that
thing.
same
I got up
joke
at
last
half
week.
11 today.
Did you?
Yeah,
There's enough about me. What's this job then?
just a job, mate. You know,
Oh,
just a job in the industry
so you were
that I
lying.
work at. What?
So the whole
Come
career-
on, talk about it.
I-
the whole
Actually,
career
I'm-
change isn't happening then.
No, I'm actually working for a place that I worked at before
He went
a
crawling
couple of
back.
year ago. Yeah, I came crawling
Well, the
back.
one that you
cap in
said the
hand.
employees were knobheads.
No, the one before that.
Oh, okay.
What about, so the bosses were knobheads.
No one wasn't.
That's what you said. If we go back to last episode,
Oh.
the episode before,
Hey.
you said the job before last.
That was in Sweet Connection times, right? That was before.
Oh, right.
That was before Non-Refundable was founded.
We'll
Yeah,
dig that
fair.
out. We'll dig that out and send it to your new boss. Here you go. Listen to this 5-second clip where Ben called you a cunt.
I'm pretty sure I've got quite a lot of out of context stuff for you, Jason.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Too much.
Yeah.
do you want to start that fight?
Way
I
too
don't-
much
I
child
don't-
stuff
I
for
don't think
Jason.
you-
Way too much
What
child
do you
stuff.
mean?
As in, you've got a child
Yeah.
in your boot.
Grow up. Grow up. That is mental.
Yeah, not wrong though.
That is mental.
That is making it in.
I
That is
Fair-
making
yeah.
it in.
veto that. That's not
Let's
going.
go. Mate, veto it. I'm the one who edits it. I get all the vetoes. Anyway, that's fine.
Look at his
Josh,
eyes. Yeah.
Jason, how
I'm
have you been
Jason.
doing?
Yeah. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. I was pretty ill yesterday, but I think I'm all right now. Yeah. Just,
And big news, your hearing has somehow grown back.
yeah, mental.
Grown
back. Mental. Yeah, I was Saturday before last. I was in work, and I was sort of thinking, bloody hell, I can hear the radio. I can get an understanding of what's going on. Carried on about my day. Played football, and then I was in the car after playing football, driving. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? What is this noise? I pulled over thinking there was something wrong with my car. Couldn't see anything wrong. Got back in the
It
car.
was a kid in the boat.
Started banging away. Banging away.
I can hear the kid banging.
and then-
my
and
hearing
then-
must be good.
And then I carried on. Then I just realised just the noise of the car being on the road, just like the bumps and all that kind
Wow.
of stuff, which is mental.
Are you really like stressed out about how loud like real life is?
Yeah.
You just like kill me, give me back to being deaf.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, like, my TV volume was on like what 50, 60,
Yeah,
I think.
Oh, it's
his
mental.
TV volume was.
And then I
crazy.
was watching the other day, and I was at like 50. I was like, "Fucking hell, that's loud." So that must
50
be
was mental.
horrendous when it was on 50. My poor neighbours.
No wonder they were banging all the time.
No,
And banging on the walls.
They're just like making love.
Making love.
making love.
Oh.
Wow. Gets a lot of sex, this one.
Coming from you.
More recent than you. Come on.
Oh God, are we?
I mean, once
We're
in
not
the
that
last 2
sort of
years,
pod-
it's not something to
we're
brag
not
about,
that
is
sort
it?
of podcast, are we?
Sorry, Ben doesn't like to talk about it because he hasn't had it yet.
No.
He's the... Oh, one day, mate. One day.
He's still thumbing it into his cuddly toys.
Cut a hole in his mattress.
So this isn't making it in.
We starting again.
No. We've already done one false start, and we're not having 2 false starts. So
That's what
we're just
Jason's nickname.
false start. Lewis. That could be your darts name
False start.
because you still have to find a darts name for you.
Yeah.
I think Jason Lightning Lewis is a good
Lightning.
one.
There's
Lightning.
nothing lightning about it. I'm sorry, I'm slow, but fuck me.
Brutal.
Right, okay. I did send Jason a list of some.
So bent.
Not really.
You've had a lot of time on your hands.
You can tell
lot
he's
of
had
time.
so much. The thing is, when texting Ben or whatever, I'll text him in the morning. I won't hear anything till about 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you know it's when he's got up. So here's the names that he sent me: Jason Lightning Lewis, Jason Lethal Lewis,
Lethal's good.
Leave
Jason
us, right?
Locomotive Lewis, Jason Lone Wolf Lewis, which is brutal.
Yeah, that-
the divorce, I guess.
Yeah.
So it works.
What's this? What is this next one, Ben?
Leviathan.
What the fuck is that?
It's a
Josh,
sea-
hold on,
it's a sea
whoa, before you
monster.
answer, Josh, what is that?
Oh, that is someone who, back in the Stone Ages, used to pick up the water from the sea and bring it to the servants.
No. What the fuck are you on about?
What are you on about?
A Leviathan is a sea monster.
What
Brutal.
about
I've not
Jason?
got a
What
python.
about? I've got one for you.
Go on.
Jason Loser Lewis.
Oh, I fucking win, mate. Live wire, long shot, longbow.
Long shot's a good one.
Yeah,
Legendary,
long
darts.
laser, lava, Lone Ranger,
Yeah, we'll
lock
call it
and
that.
load.
What about LimeWire?
Full of viruses.
Yeah, pretty much. Sounds about right.
So that I'll
Done.
I'll get the
Sorted.
darts flights made.
And
For that.
my logo could be the logo that LimeWire had.
God, creative.
Oh, grow up, slag.
Fucking
Is that really what you want it to be? Because I will buy you the
No,
darts flights.
no, we can't have it.
LimeWire's good. That's a hell of a name.
It is quite funny,
Yeah.
but no.
I could
I
be
think
Josh
Lethal and
Justice,
Laser are
right?
But also, I got those messages from him at. Let's have a look.
Like 4 in the morning.
Not wrong. Well, Wednesday, the 3rd of April, 29 minutes past midnight.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I was drinking.
And I ignored him until the next lunchtime because I knew
Yeah,
he
you
wouldn't be
did.
awake.
Yeah,
I knew
you
he wouldn't
did.
be awake. Left him on red, replied back at lunchtime the next day, and I put, out of all of them, Lightning's the only decent one. What the fuck is a... what did you say it was?
Leviathan.
Leviathan. That's fucking
You
mental.
read way too many books.
That is mental.
Leviathan.
It's from the Bible. What are you on about?
I reckon, right, if he didn't have this job that he's starting, by the end of April, he would be signing up to that Andrew Tate group.
Yeah,
Like,
Billionaire Boys or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
whatever
yeah.
for men, proper men. He's got a poster of Joe Barton in his
It'd be
bedroom.
calling everyone Sigmas and Alphas and Betas.
No, beaters, because you yourself are the Sigma or the Alpha.
And he takes
Right.
beta
He knows
blockers.
all about
Yeah,
it.
see,
He's
he
been-
already knows. Already knows.
I know.
Your last name's
And,
Tate, innit?
and he smokes cigars. So he's
do.
basically...
And I'm
he's got
bald
a
as
shape-
well. And
Yeah,
I'm
he is
bald.
basically Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
You sicken me.
Yeah. I bet you like it, though, didn't you? You got a soft
It is
spot
quite a
for
lot of
him.
money, though, to be Andrew Tate. So
Yeah.
I
You got a
A lot of
soft
it's
spot for
fake.
him, though, haven't you?
No,
in your
I
pants.
fucking hate him. No. Honestly, I fucking cannot stand that cunt.
All right, fair.
But you do look up to him.
I can't stand him. I've just got 2 tattoos of him on my ball sack.
Oh, I bet that would hurt.
I've never had a tattoo, I can tell you.
Have you seen Ben's tattoo?
Yeah, it's a helmet, isn't it?
He is a helmet, yeah.
I mean, technically, it is a helmet, so I can't
It's
even
a
be
Trojan
angry about
helmet.
that. It's a Spartan helmet, you
It's just-
fucking...
Fuck. Can we talk about how you called me the other day for the first time ever, and I
Oh,
obviously
yeah,
didn't
and you
pick
didn't
up,
answer, yeah.
and why?
Were you actually on a call, or was that
Yeah, I
just
was actually on a call,
Okay.
yeah.
Basically, my car's been pretty fucked. Like, the car battery's very hit and miss. And,
No job, no car. Been a real tough week for Ben.
But now I do have a job.
We're set up a Just Giving for him.
So he was calling you from the edge of the bridge. You ignored it.
Oh, I red button.
No,
You don't even have his number saved.
So
Like, who the
I-
fuck is this?
it is true. Our numbers aren't saved in...
That, to be fair, it came up Catters, and I said, "Who the fuck is that?"
Well, if it came up on his phone, righty, you'd be like, who the fuck is that? Because you have no idea what your last name is.
I haven't even saved your name on my phone. So
That is mental.
We're really
but
good
any-
friends, me and Ben.
Yeah. I'm the glue that's holding this shit
I've
together.
only known you for about 4 weeks because
Yes.
we just hadn't really met.
And
for
already
the past.
we're thinking of kicking Jason out. Mental.
What? What?
Well, this is the first, we've been talking about it every single podcast. You haven't heard it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Got him.
So-
Anyway,
so who are you
anyway,
replacing me
I'm
with?
getting there. But I'm telling a story about my car.
Okay, go.
My car's been very hit and miss. So I basically charged the battery at home because I've got a battery charger thing.
Yeah,
right?
Duracell.
Duracell, yeah. And then I drove to Morrison's. All worked fine. Bought some stuff at Morrison's.
Beer. He bought beer.
I bought beer and I bought some flowers for Laura.
I didn't see the
Fucking hell,
flowers
you know.
when you got in my car.
He nicked him off the grave.
They're downstairs. Yeah.
Okay.
And some chocolate for her as well, so fuck you. Good husband.
What do you want, a medal or blow?
I was
it?
going
Well,
to say
well-
sorry for buying 48 beers.
Here's me spending £20 on beers. Here's some cheap chocolates and a bunch of flowers that cost £5.
And that's all she wants, Jason.
Anyway, your car.
Sorry that I've kept my marriage going, alright?
Whoa!
Anyway, so
I've done-
I then went to start my car at the Morrison's car park and it did not work.
Was it doing a clicking?
Yeah, did a click.
Yeah.
Not quite.
horrible when it
Yeah,
happens.
but it
I loved that.
wasn't quite turning over. And then and then I was just like, right, who's gonna be like home? And my first thought was
What was your first thought?
Yeah,
Out
he
of
phoned
everyone?
you before
no,
me.
yeah.
Mental.
He
I
didn't even
should've-
phone his own wife.
No, because she was working.
Oh, yeah, she has a job. Yeah, sorry.
Yes. So
Not
I,
about you, Josh. Him. This
I
unemployed
phoned-
prick.
Josh.
Sorry, I've let you down
And,
there, mate.
And he
Well,
ignored
yeah,
it.
it's fine. I didn't really think you'd answer, regardless. But I thought, I will try it because at least you are your own boss.
Yeah.
Then you didn't answer. I was like, fair enough. And then I was like, I'll phone Jason, but obviously he's at work. But then fortunately you were on lunch.
Yeah.
And then Jason, what then happened to you?
So you were ringing me, and you got to about 4 rings in. I was like, fuck. I better answer this. You phoned me. I had 10 minutes after my lunch break. You're like, can you come rescue me? Blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Put the phone down. Stood up, split my trousers.
And I
That was my
gotta say-
last suit. I've split 3 trousers in the last 2 months. I've gained so much weight.
Maybe you should ease up on them Burger Kings.
Yeah, I think I should.
I've got to say, I was pretty annoyed when I first got into your car because I was fucking sick of my car.
And he had his knob out.
You're fucking welcome. But alright.
No.
Fuck's sake, Jason's come and picked me
Not
up.
because it's you. I was just annoyed by the whole situation. I didn't have a job.
He knew you were turning up.
I was basically rock bottom.
He asked me for a lift to the.
He knew you were turning up. You turned up. He went, oh, for fuck's sake.
Turned up.
He's here.
I get in your car.
This
I'm
prick.
not very happy, and then you tell me that your trousers split, and it instantly cheers me up.
So yeah, so that was fun. So I said I'd be there in 5 minutes. I think I was there about 20 minutes later.
You were, yeah.
I was late getting back
Yeah.
to work. I end up. Yeah, the mad thing is, he was depressed, and by the end of the car journey, I was.
Yeah.
Mental.
We're such good friends.
All we do is just bring each other down, eh?
Anyway.
So yeah, that was my what was it?
So have you
Yesterday?
rescued your car?
Yeah.
I was on a driving it.
Yeah.
Don't
I've
work,
since-
though.
No, that's fine.
doesn't matter. No, I bought a battery today,
Okay.
and so hopefully it's just the battery that's wrong with
Is
it.
it diesel or petrol?
Petrol.
Oh, so it's cheaper than
Well,
diesel.
it's
Diesel
still
batteries
like
are-
£65, but
Yeah, but diesel ones are like £200.
oh,
Mental.
wait, why does that make a difference?
Josh sells them
Yeah.
Do you really?
I nick about people's cars.
like the dust caps.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
we used to go dust cap nicking all the time. Do you remember?
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to do it in Morrison's car park,
What,
didn't we?
you never used to do it?
No.
Oh, mate.
No,
I
Do you remember
remember
Stephen King?
he was the king of it.
And
was
literally
the
king by
king.
name, king by nature. He used to have like a massive like mixing bowl of full of like dust caps that he took
Yeah.
off cars.
Do you remember I had a sleepover and we thought it was well late. We went out at 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
And then there was a bloke like next to his car. And we're like, oh, a cat's gone under this. And we're fucking nicking a dust caps at the same time.
Do you remember
MG ones.
We go, obviously, we're going straight back to things about our childhood, following off the last episode. Speaking about you and sleepovers, do you remember?
I used to
we-
piss myself
Oh,
all the
me
time.
too. We had a sleepover at yours once.
What?
And there was about 6 of us, I think, and we wanted to try and get some money.
You've got 6
So
friends. Sorry, Karen.
we
No,
went
it's not
around
anymore.
knocking on people's doors, offering to wash their cars for charity.
Yeah.
And
then
we were saying it's like for the local goat charity, and we just kept the money for ourselves.
Yep. Then
Oh, what,
we only
so-
got one, didn't we?
We only got one. But I think
So
we paid
people
like a tenner.
believed you.
Yeah. Well, one person.
Yeah, but he
believed.
gave us a tenner
And you actually
between
washed their
6
car?
people.
Yeah.
So we all like,
Yeah,
went,
back then though, think how many matchstack cards that was been.
yeah, 6.
And did you wash their car?
Yeah,
we
it
had
definitely-
to ask for their water.
Yeah, but we can't really. but we didn't dry it, did we? So there was drip marks all over it.
And it was just water and like a couple of sponges and a couple of rags.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mental.
Jason got on there naked to dry it off.
You know, like that Simpsons Family Guy crossover episode
Yeah.
where they do the car wash. So last episode, I asked you both to come back to the next recording
I can think of one on the
with
spot.
a film or TV idea that we could talk about each.
Well,
Yeah.
what-
How are yours two?
I've been pretty busy actually the past 3
so have
weeks.
I.
So I'll be honest, I
How
haven't.
have you been busy?
Well, you know, I've just been up.
Any three of us, levels of busyness, you are nowhere near.
Mate, it is
You took your
exhausting.
dog out for a walk once.
And I haven't found him since. So I don't know where he is.
He's been busy looking.
But, yeah, exactly. I've been trying to.
Fair.
I've been putting up posters of him on lampposts.
On the back of milk cartons.
Have you seen my dog?
All right, so no, obviously, me and Josh have not done the homework. All right, but you told me earlier that you've always had a film idea, and I really want to hear it.
I've sat on a film idea for years. I even had a cast. I even had a title. The cast keeps changing over time.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
Who was the first draft of the cast?
I'm trying to remember. Morgan Freeman was the Doctor. I think David Tennant was the main character. And
This was definitely when Doctor Who was on, because
Yeah.
if not...
no, because I don't watch Doctor. But who was?
Well, so you just knew David Tennant.
Yeah, everyone knows David Tennant.
Yeah, from
Grow up.
Doctor
Doctor
Who.
Who.
No, from like Broadchurch.
He was on that after
He was on
Doctor
Doctor
Who.
Who.
He obviously was on that afterwards, but I didn't watch Doctor Who. But I still know who David Tennant is.
I'm bored now, just carry on.
You're such a prick.
Go on.
So my film is called Evil Eyes. Right.
That is the deadest name.
You know what? Invest.
Right.
I want to invest in it.
Right. Okay.
I've heard enough.
So the plot of the storyline is right. Okay.
The plot of the storyline.
A mid
He's got the
30s.
technical terms down.
Right.
What's the theme?
What genre is this?
Drama stroke crime. I don't know. That's probably not
Okay.
right. So, bloke in his mid 30s is a budding photographer.
So you?
Fuck you! I'm 29. Is a budding photographer, but he has awful eyesight. He wears like those big chunky
Can
glasses.
I just stop you there? Who uses the word budding?
Okay, he's a photography enthusiast.
Yep, better.
Right. Okay. But he's got awful eyesight. It's like he has to wear these thick prescription glasses, all that normal sort of stuff.
This is sounding like Daredevil.
Never seen it. He sees an advert for this medical, what do you call it? Medical trial of this new sort of eye surgery, right? Okay. And he goes, so David Tennant was originally, now obviously time's passed, maybe we'll go for, I don't know.
David Tennant.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict
Come on,
Cumberbatch.
snatch.
Tom Holland, maybe?
Tom Holland, cool. Tom
yeah.
Holland, okay. And he applies for it, and then he goes to the surgery place, and the attractive receptionist, I can't remember who it was before, but now we can
Margot
make it
Robbie.
Zendaya, because that'd be quite good.
Zendaya,
What's that? Sydney Sweeney for the big tits.
Yep.
Okay.
It's true.
Maybe it's her, and he like hits off with her on the reception desk, blah blah blah. But he's down in the dumps because his eyesight's shit. His photography's
minute.
not hit the ground
Can I
running.
just quickly say something? Is there a quick one of this? Like, are we just
If you
hearing
stop
about the whole
fucking
fucking story?
If you stop interrupting me,
Go on then.
we'd be fucking finished about 5 minutes ago.
The
but
film
you
starts
boring
with us
pricks.
doing a pan over the sunrise.
Oh my god, you gonna let me fucking finish?
Yeah, go on.
Right, so then he goes to see the doctor. He has the surgery. He can, when he wakes up from it, he can see. Perfect, amazing. He's buzzing. He leaves the surgery, hits on the receptionist. He gets her number. Blah blah. Starts dating. Oh, fantastic. All great. Couple of weeks pass or whatever.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Is there a montage in this film?
Yeah, of their date. Yeah, go on then.
Or there like a series of dates?
Yeah. Go on then if
big.
you want.
So what
yeah.
sort of so what song would you have as the montage?
I'm blue, but
Go on then.
yeah,
Sorted.
yeah.
Done.
Yeah, fine,
Done.
that one.
Sorted. Or
Yeah.
something by Ed Sheeran.
Shape of You.
And then, right, he is at home or whatever. He's doing something, and all of a sudden he gets blurry vision. He starts to black out, and then he blacks out, and then I didn't word that right.
He blacks up.
No, I don't think you're allowed to do that, mate.
Jason.
Anyway, so he blacks out, right? Okay, he's like shit, and then when he wakes up, he comes, he shits himself, and then when he wakes up or whatever, he's like, "What the fuck happened there?" And then he sort of carries on as normal, and then he flicks through his photography book. You know, like when they do like you have the red room and all that kind of thing. He does that.
Red light
Then he's
district.
realised he's taken pictures of a murder scene.
I think this has already been done.
I really
No,
thought
it
you
hasn't already been
I'm
done.
pretty sure this
No,
has
it
already
hasn't
been
been done.
done.
Anyway, right, so it's a murder scene.
I was 90% sure he was going to say kids.
No, of a murder scene, right?
Okay.
And then he turns around and all the weapons are like on his house. He's like, "Shit, have I killed someone? I don't know." Blah blah. Anyway, that happens, right? And then a couple more times it happens, maybe, or once more. And then another time, the one that he gets
What?
caught
He
is
sees different crime scenes.
no. So he wakes up from his blackout and sees the evidence of pictures that he's taken
So
of
he
a
may
murder
have,
that
like,
he's
taken
committed.
pictures whilst he was blacked out.
Yeah, but
wakes up
he
and-
said that he wakes up 3 times, a couple of times, and that happens. So does he see different murder scenes?
Yeah, it's a different murder each time,
Okay,
which
okay.
he's committed, but because he's
And
blacked
taken
out,
photos of it.
Okay,
because
okay.
he's blacked out, he doesn't know about it. The last one is he's at home with his new partner, the Sydney Sweeney, the receptionist, Zendaya, whoever it is.
Zendaya, yep.
And then he blacks out again, wakes up, she's dead there. Like, he's killed her. And again, there's photos of it, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But there's need to be photos because she's there. The other murders, there's been no body, there's been no one, but it's all on the news about a serial
Who did
killer.
he murder? Like, is this
Just
like
some randomers.
supporting characters? I was going to say, could maybe me and Josh have like cameos?
All right, yeah, he murders
as,
you two.
as the two.
All right,
murderers.
okay.
There's only one of us that really needs
All
it
right,
right now.
anyway, so it's different murders, and then obviously then when he wakes up from the blackout of murdering his girlfriend, he's like shit, whatever, and then he calls the ambulance, or whatever, calls the police, and they arrest him. Okay, because they're like, we've worked out that you've committed all these murders, and he's being interviewed. He's like, I didn't do it, blah blah, all this kind of stuff. Gets found guilty. Okay, and then from when he's in the prison van driving to the prison, and he blacks out in the van, and then when he comes round, he's like, it's pouring down rain. He's in the alleyway. There's
Spunk all up his face.
police helicopters, police. You know, the police are hunting him down. He somehow escaped, but he doesn't know because he blacked out. And then at this point, he wants revenge on the doctor because the doctor done the surgery, has quite clearly ruined his life. Hunts down the doctor at his house.
Still,
We'll go through that.
Yeah.
And
This
then,
is played by Morgan Freeman.
the doctor's Morgan Freeman, but maybe someone else. Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson or something.
Yeah, or Daniel Craig.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
job.
those three.
He don't do it much anymore, is he?
definitely
Let's
look
be
the
honest.
same. Yep.
And then so he gets to the doctor's house and he's like bursts through the door and he's like, "You've done this to me. You've ruined me. You made me into a monster." Blah blah. And the doctor's like, "I think I've got a cure." Blah blah blah. And like, "You wait there. You hide." And he's in like this room with the news on the TV, and it's quite clearly the police are like approaching the house, like, you know, like the helicopters and all that sort of stuff. Like in America, in a police chase, they always film it, don't they? All that kind of stuff. And he's like, so there's coming to the end of the film. It's intense. It keeps like
Thank God for that.
splitting between scenes, right? Between the doctor trying to find a cure, the police coming to the house, and then him thinking about killing himself.
But you can tell he's been thinking of this.
This
plan
is
for
really
so
detailed.
long.
I'm interested to
So it's like split seconds each. How will it end? Will the police get to him? Will the doctor find a cure? Will he kill himself? And then, bang, end of film.
Oh, fuck off.
Leaves with a
Fuck off.
cliffhanger.
That's a load
off.
of shit. Fuck off
No,
then.
we need to get an
In
ending
fact,
to that
I
film
need
now.
to know now what happens.
Right,
Yeah.
so that's the end of the film. End of the first film.
Oh, God, it's a fucking franchise.
The second film,
What's
There's a
this film
fucking whole
called?
cinematic universe
this
about
film
it.
called?
Evil Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
No, you need to work on that.
I had wiped that from my brain.
Yeah, you
So
need to
that,
work on that.
and then the
Evil
second
Eyes.
film, it somehow worked out that the doctor's actually been doing the killings and framing the guy who keeps blacking out. And then the second film is him trying to
You
prove
could- you
that.
could
So
call
why
it
is he blacking
the eye
out?
of the
What's-
beholder.
what's
Don't
the
know.
blacking?
But yeah, that's my film idea.
The doctor did it.
The doctor did it. Yeah.
Question mark?
It's too obvious. They won't know. That's my film.
Brilliant.
I've been sitting on that for about a good 10 years.
Yep.
Well, I think you should take it to Netflix.
Yeah, if anyone's listening.
Is that a series, though? Because that's barely like a half an hour short film, let alone...
You want me to rush through it? There's so much detail on
but
this
you could
film.
take
Get back to the detail. Mate, we have got a lot of episode to film.
On
I want
somewhere
this to be a
on my
full
laptop,
film.
I have got it all typed out. Not
Fucking hell.
script, but like the
That
idea,
must
the
have
plot,
been just
the cast.
before the divorce. You could probably take
Yeah.
that to the Cannes Film Set Festival. They're all short films, aren't they?
You could spend it out to be an hour and a half, or maybe you could make
An
it to
hour
a series.
film. That doesn't even
Hour
happen
and 20.
anymore, does it?
Why are you being such a prick?
I'm just saying.
What's your film
A
idea?
Netflix film.
I
yeah,
can
the
give you a
series is
What about,
one
what about
there.
the TV program you
No,
thought about?
I've got one here. So pretty much, a couple of blokes,
good. Oh, yeah.
time machine. Carl Pilkington, Ricky Gervais, and Jason Lewis. Time machine. Takes them back to the medieval times.
Oh yeah.
I've lost interest.
Okay.
I've lost interest real quick. Ben.
So you've got an intro.
Yeah, it's still in work.
Ricky Gervais and Carl Pilkington don't work together anymore.
Shall we try and do a thing
I
where
don't know if fucking Zendaya and fucking your mum do.
Tom Holland.
That's all right.
They're in a relationship.
Okay. Shall we try and finish your film? Okay, so the premise is Ricky Gervais, Carl Pilkington, Jason Lewis go back in time to the medieval period.
Yeah.
All right. What happens then, Jason?
When medieval times, we're around the dinner table with Henry VIII.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
And he's asking us about two ladies that he's courting. Which one does he marry, Anne Boleyn or a different one?
Yeah, and then
we try to convince
Carl
him to marry the other
Pilkington
one.
says the other one, and then he changes the timeline.
Yeah. And then he does have a son.
Yeah, he does.
And then he actually goes down as quite a good king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was quick.
And that's
there
the
we
end.
go. That's
the ending is, everyone dies.
The ending is Henry VIII thinks we're aliens and forces us to be beheaded.
And also, that song about his wives changes to One Less Wife.
One less lonely girl.
Well, no, because Anne Boleyn was the second wife, so it would just be.
Yeah, but he just
divorce,
kills people
survive.
anyway.
He's killed us.
Yeah.
So not
you know.
divorce, beheaded, survive.
It's divorced, had a son, 3 murders.
You know that if they died, there might not have ever been an iPhone or something, because it could have changed the whole thing.
Been an iPhone.
You know,
That
I don't know.
Were
is
they like Steve Jobs'
It could have been
great
You never
grandparents?
know. We're probably related to Henry VIII. Who's that bloke that everyone's related? Genghis Khan.
Well, not
My
us.
man fucked.
Not us, because
Why?
Genghis Khan is like related
he
to
didn't
like
invade
96% of the full population or something.
Yeah, but
no, it's not like that. He's like 12% of like parts of the world.
He's wrong, mate. He's wrong.
It's not 98%.
Do you know what I like?
and we might be something to do with R. Kelly as. Oh no, let's not go down that one.
What I like about Genghis Khan is at some point in history, right,
What a great quote.
at some point in history, Genghis Khan probably said to his right-hand man, thinking, I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do this world domination. And his right-hand man went to him, Genghis, your name is Genghis Khan, not Genghis Khan.
Wow.
You can do this. And then he took over the world and gave birth to about 6 million grandkids.
Okay.
That's mental.
Have you got any ideas for films then, Ben? Or?
No,
I brought quite a lot to the table with that one.
Yeah. My film, would it be something you would watch? If it was a series,
If it wasn't called Evil Eyes.
out of morbid curiosity, I would watch it.
Yeah.
I'd watch it if it was a series, but not a film. I wouldn't even watch my own film.
But there is not enough there for it to be a series.
Well, fuck me. You told you 4 or 5 times during that. You're like, hurry up. That's fucking boring. Hurry up.
No, but, all right.
Fucking cunts.
All right. So what detail did you omit from your?
You know, like what they did on dates.
Such as? Go on,
and
we're
how his
listening.
photography took off and he got a bit more famous because of it.
A bit more famous.
Yeah, you know, he was
He
a
got a
budding
bit
photographer
more
and then he was
famous,
in the
got-
Tate Modern or something. I don't know, whatever's
Tate
in New
Modern.
York.
I don't think
You know, the surgery he had changed his life for the better until he started blacking out. So it was, you know, he was like a run-of-the-mill, boring, middle-aged, 30s, no friends, no love, life.
But like you.
You need to fuck off. You know, all that kind of stuff. The surgery really changed his life.
Are you going to star in this film?
He held... I could.
He's going to cast himself and then be like, okay, I want Zendaya.
Sydney Sweeney.
And I want a 10-minute sex scene. Right?
That'll be like 8 takes. Yeah, I genuinely think it's I'll have to find my notes that I've done on my computer.
Please
Is there
don't.
like a sort of humorous bit at the start when he's blind, right? And he goes on a date with someone and he goes and meets their parents or something and they're like at like a table, you know, having dinner. Is there some sort of comedy you could get from him
There is
being
now,
blind?
yeah, there is now.
Him
Or-
being blind, yeah?
There we go. You can have
Or
you
you
can
could do a
be
blind
executive
thing
producer.
where he just walks out in front of a train or something.
I mean, that is pretty funny. I mean, it's...
It survives, obviously, because there's the rest of the film.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
Maybe not a train.
maybe
bus, probably.
maybe the receptionist before she met him in the receptionist like pulled him from the train.
Yes.
And then
Well, she was driving the train.
Yes.
Oh, she's cycling her bike to the surgery and she nearly hits him in Central Park. Apparently it's in America, this film.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
I don't
Everything's
think
in
we really
Central
Grove.
got place. We have to set it in Suffolk, right?
Okay.
No one's watching that, though, are they? Fuck me.
Nah, they won't.
Load of old cunts walking about. So,
London. There you go.
London.
She's walking through Hyde Park. She nearly crashes into him. And then they're like, oh, but she doesn't look at him because he's an ugly fucker with big glasses. And then once he has the surgery, he's like, wow, you're really hot.
So we're going back.
how would he know that they've met before?
Well, you know, we're like,
How would he know?
They had that bike scene.
Yeah, but
And
how would he know
it's
it's
see
her?
with the chunky glasses, just, you know,
Well, he's not
without the
blind then,
glasses,
is
he's
he?
fucked. Yeah, but no one wants to wear big, chunky fucking, you know, like bottle, what they call bottle
If I was blind,
jar.
I'd wear them.
Yeah, but if you were offered surgery, like a medical marvel surgery, to not have to need, like laser eye surgery, basically, but a different kind of
I
laser
think
eye
you've
surgery.
lost your rights now. He said Marvel.
I didn't say.
Yeah, it's part of the universe now, isn't it? There's going to be
Medical
a bit,
marvel.
it's going to be evil eyes coming out in the Avengers.
Imagine.
Where are my glasses? And he's just doing that thing.
Wakes up, Iron Man's dead.
that like Velma does in Scooby Doo, where he's just trying to.
Cool.
find
This is
his
a big crossover. Marvel,
Evil
my
Eye.
film, and Scooby Doo.
eyes. No, he's doing the thing that she
Jinkies.
do. Velma the thing where she does her glasses.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Braggy.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
is
Jason was a big
love
fan.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was huge into it, Jason.
Scooby Doo
As a kid,
Yeah,
he used to have
as a-
Scooby snacks every day.
Yeah, like
Not
you
so-
know Lunchables, like when you used to get the biscuits and the cheese and the meat, and
Yeah.
they used to do a Scooby Doo version of it, and I used to get them all the time, and he was so jealous as a kid. He
I was, to be
tried to
fair.
batter me over.
I used to. Jason used to get everything, and I really wanted my parents to get divorced because his parents were divorced. He'd get like 2 Christmas presents each one.
Fuck.
Yeah, he used to get all the football boots, all of the football kits. He had every single fucking Family Guy season. Never let me borrow one. And the one time he did, I lost it.
So
There
you were
you go.
jealous of him because his parents were divorced.
Yeah, I was jealous because he had a big loving family home.
But he got all the new football
Just
boots.
wanted all the football boots.
You still got really good stuff. You used to get all the feeler stuff and the
Feeler, that
and the
was you, mate.
and the
You-
Dunlop and the Patrick.
You
boots.
stunk of that. You were Feeler high tops, weren't you?
I did, yeah.
And
at
you
sixth
loved
form,
it.
I got battered for it. didn't I?
Feeler being like a low.
Yeah.
Now apparently it's really cool according to that prick over there.
Who?
You.
Me.
Do you sell filet stuff?
I sold a couple
So
of
does
Feeler
he sell
things
what?
today.
Sorry.
Was it
Filet of fish.
filet? Filet?
Feeler.
Filet
I
pass.
don't know. That's fucking said.
Feeler your cock.
Nice. That is great.
That is brilliant.
Okay, well, you know, I am pretty happy with that pitch that you just gave us. So,
Okay. Would you invest? Well, you can't because you haven't got any money. Would you invest?
Nah, probably not, mate. If you got a little contract with Netflix, I'd chuck you a tenner.
Ben, when you get a job and you re-sign up to Netflix, will
I've
you
got
watch
Netflix.
it? The funny thing is,
I've
right?
got the most money out of everyone here. What the fuck, you guys?
Laura has.
I have.
The funny thing is, right?
I own this fucking house. Fuck
jointly.
you.
She's the only one making an income.
I still got more money than her.
Wow, this is getting a bit mad.
Jesus.
Touch a nerve there, haven't we?
Oh,
See,
you
the next
measure
episode we got
dicks.
nothing because next episode you'll have a job, so we got nothing on you apart from your height.
Yeah. And your alcoholism.
Yeah. And you've lost your hearing.
And then got it back again.
Yeah.
All in the time
Shit.
that he hasn't had a job.
Shit, yeah.
Mental.
Yeah, so
Mental.
we got,
Yeah, Josh, when obviously before here, me and Ben were playing darts.
Yeah.
As we approached his house, honestly, like every fucking light was on. You could tell he's in the money now, can't you?
Yeah.
Like before, there was just me walking around by
I was
candlelight.
telling Jason that, like, I was,
One
like,
of them little ones on the
I was just like, Laura, turn the lights back on. We can have cooked food again. We've been
She's
eating,
in the corner like, my precious, bring me the food.
we've been eating just raw ham and stuff.
Raw ham.
Raw ham. Yeah.
Raw ham.
Raw ham.
Can you get cooked ham? Yeah, you can.
You wow, fucking
Yeah, sorry, it's all cooked ham, sorry.
right.
That's great. But,
I'm sorry.
yeah, darts to be...
Yeah, we spoke about that. I thrashed you.
Did you get any food whilst you were there?
No, I ate before going out,
Yeah,
which
of course.
again angered Ben.
Not
Can
too
imagine.
I mean, I'm still annoyed when you say a time, I arrive at the time, and you guys are still fucking...
Yeah, and I also text you saying I've only just got home about 20 minutes before you turned up. So
No, that was...
how do you
sorry,
expect a
that
man
was-
to cook
that-
his chicken?
Quite easily. Cause that
I
was
think
that
what
was
he's
at like
offended
5
by
past
is
7.
Chicken.
Yeah, I think he's offended
No, I'm
by
not...
chicken.
Mate, I love chicken.
Do you?
Chicken's my favourite food.
You're cool.
Probably
What's
is.
your favourite colour?
Black.
White.
Oh, of course it is.
Massive.
Andrew Tate over here.
His favourite colour is white British only.
He sat here with his Stella with his wife beater on.
Under that t-shirt.
With
he's
his
got
old
one of
boy
those-
hanging out. his
boy.
poo
Oh,
there,
boy.
innit?
He's got those fishnet vests on underneath that t-shirt.
I'm not really sure what this is meant to be anymore. Am I a wife beater
Where's your-
or some kind of raging homo? Like,
Oh no, I didn't say you're a wife beater. I said you're wearing a wife beater.
Yeah.
What? Where is your British bulldog tattoo?
Yeah.
I don't,
Have you got one? That's
He
fair.
must do.
I don't have a
got a
British
tribal
bulldog
tattoo.
I do have a tribal tattoo.
Fair.
But,
When I was 12.
Not like, fuck.
I'm really surprised you haven't got a tattoo of like a British bulldog and the St George's flag.
Yeah.
I am amazed.
I bet you
are
were absolutely disgusted by the new St George's flag, weren't you?
on the
On the,
What do you mean
on the England kit.
I don't know what you mean. What is
It
it?
was like multicoloured.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Cool.
can't we can't discuss that.
Yeah, we can.
The funny thing is, it was on an England kit about 10 years ago and no one batted an eyelid.
What is this? Please,
So
please start from the
Nike,
beginning.
Nike
Okay.
put a picture out there saying we've done a playful redesign of the St George's flag and it's multicoloured. And old men like you kicked off saying,
I didn't kick it off.
saying, "Oh my god, that's I can't believe they're taking our St George's flag away from us. They're doing this because of the homosexuals and all that kind of stuff."
Right.
Whereas really, it's not even that flag. You know, the LGBTQ colours.
Plus, yeah.
None of them are on that St George's flag.
I think it looks quite cool.
It is. It's just literally
It really
they've
looks fine
changed
to me.
one
I mean,
half of it to purple, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's a bit you're upset about, isn't it?
Well, there's a woman wearing it.
I mean, that looks fine to me. That's not what the problem is.
Did you guys, sorry, speaking of women's football, see the throw-in
No.
in the
Yes.
Ireland-England game? That is mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
An Irish player had a longer throw than Rory Delap.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to search for that.
She was like from the halfway line, arrowed it, and it went like into the 6-yard box.
And the thing is, we're not surprised because she's a woman. We're surprised because she's Irish.
Yeah, that's, yeah. That really
Brilliant.
is the fact
That
here,
is
listeners.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Mental. Right.
Anything
okay.
else?
Yeah, so if we want to finish off my list from last episode.
Everyone's switching off.
So things we do to kids that aren't
What?
sort of socially acceptable now.
Whoa!
Can we just hear the replay?
What did I
Whoa! Things
say?
we do to kids.
Is that what I said, is it?
I don't
That
know,
is-
but it was something to get you cancelled.
Oh, God. Things we did as kids that aren't acceptable now.
Even that, I'm
Yeah.
a bit suspect by that.
I like this point, and Josh wanted me to put this point in.
on then.
Point
Here we
number
go.
6. Forgetting your PE kit and having to do it in your pants.
Yeah, I once
We,
done.
no, I'm pretty sure our generation didn't have to do it in our
Yeah,
I did. I remember.
I did. In Maidstone, I done it.
Year 1, year 2, you'd be in like in a white polo shirt and your pants.
Yeah, with your little extra man pants. And I remember one time I wet myself whilst doing it, and I can picture now it seemed like more piss than I've ever done in my whole life. Like it was like a fucking swimming pool going down to the drain.
The mental thing is point 7 off that is wetting yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, you seem to have a deeper connection to wetting yourself.
I haven't done
than
it since
most
I was
people.
probably at least 18.
I remember. I remember in year 4, I wet myself in the classroom, and a bit like you just said, it was like honestly the most amount of wee I've ever had in my life. And then like I ran to the toilets and weed some more, and it was just, and then I went to the
Where did you
office,
get the extra wee from?
and then I went to the office and just asked to go home. So my mum had to go and pick me up.
And she couldn't drive, so that must have taken a while.
Yeah, it was about 40 minutes.
So the reason that she picked you up is because you had wet yourself.
Yeah, and I didn't want to be there anymore because I didn't want anyone to laugh at me. And then the teacher, by the way, our year 4 teacher is still teaching today,
Miss Doggett.
Mr. Keegan.
Oh, yeah.
He's still
Is
teaching
it year
today.
4?
He was my year 4 teacher.
I thought year 4 was infant school. That's year 1 and 2, isn't it? Chat shit.
I
Well, Miss Squirrel, was she battled still?
don't know, but what a legend.
Yeah, she had that beetle card, didn't
Do
she?
you remember in year 6, Mrs. Squirrel, our teacher, she called a year group meeting because she caught one of our year 6 students smoking.
Nicole.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's ended up having about 4 kids before the end of high school.
Yeah.
But imagine being in year 6
in
and
a car.
smoking.
No, she
She caught one of her students smoking in year 6, so 10, 11 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And she'd done a whole year group assembly and
Everyone was in
outed
there.
her. Outed her,
Yeah.
didn't she?
It was in a little tin, wasn't it?
Pardon?
It was in a little tin, wasn't it?
Yeah, she outed her in front of the whole year group.
And she's like,
Was
anyway,
she
miss,
doing,
I'm going for a
rollies?
fucking fag. Yeah, be lucky.
Was he doing like rolling her own
Yeah.
cigarettes?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's pretty advanced.
And like to out her in front of the whole year group though, that was mental, wasn't it?
You probably shouldn't be doing that, should you?
Nah, what, outing her or
Yeah,
smoking?
well, both, but obviously, one
Like
is
get
a
the
kid.
parents involved first, surely.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
But imagine getting the parents and saying, "Yeah, I've told the whole year group." Anyway,
is that technically illegal?
what, telling
to
you?
smoke? It's legal in private for like a 5-year-old to drink alcohol.
Oh, what?
of course, Ben
with a
knows
meal
that,
and
doesn't he?
Yeah. I
So I suppose like, is it legal for someone to smoke?
I think the smoking one's probably a little bit worse.
Yeah. And then speaking about being in year 6, do you guys remember being given extra jobs in year 6? So like in our school, year 6.
I think that was just you,
Year
and, you and the
sixes-
teachers.
No,
on
year
your own.
6s were allowed
And
to
the
like,
Swallow.
And the
Well,
cleaner, I think,
year 6s were allowed to be in charge of the projector during assembly.
Yes.
Collect the lunch trolleys.
Lunch trolleys.
Do you remember we used to always put our lunch boxes on a
Oh.
trolley in our class, and then they'd end up in the
Yeah.
hall. But being in charge of the projector, but you felt big,
Yeah.
big.
Someone would always put it the wrong way.
Yeah. And then,
Like
and then
your bed.
everyone would
Fucking
cackle, wouldn't they?
amateurs.
Yeah. You see their little hands coming across to grab it.
Yeah. Because the hymn, or they're not quick enough with the hymn, or
Yeah.
no one knows what line they're
Did
on.
the year 6s sit on benches?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
guinea
Yeah.
pigs amongst hamsters. That was what that was
I
like.
remember once. Do you remember Michael's mum? She used to
Yeah.
work in a school.
Had an affair.
Okay. Yeah, Michael's mum.
Yeah.
There was this kid, and she picked her nose. I watched the whole thing. She picked her nose. She picked her nose, got the biggest bogey out. It was fucking huge, and just gave it to Michael's mum. Now I can picture it now. I can picture the exact girl that done it.
Imagine the audacity to
I'd
do
be
that.
like, you've lost your whole mind.
I would have just wiped it back on her face.
I've got a question of what happened next.
Yeah,
Like,
come
she
on.
I think she just held it or put it in her pocket.
She
I
must have
don't know.
like walked off, and
No, she was just still sat there, like looking
that
at
is
it.
mental, mental.
Just part of her brain.
Yeah, mate, she was digging. She was up there, like she lost a
Probably
finger.
pulled out a bit of her brain. Who was it? Outer, gone.
No, I don't know her name. She was in the special class.
Ah,
Okay,
6S.
ah.
Oh, can I just ask, was it called 6S or Success?
6S.
Oh, okay. Anyway, moving on.
One for you guys. I don't know about you.
Oh, one
two.
minute. Let me just go. Do you remember that game? Who was to sit on my lap? Who was to sit on my lap?
I have never had that.
And they're
What
just-
is
Ben
that?
wants to sit on my lap.
Is this
Yeah.
some weird thing that you played with the
You'd
teachers?
be sat on the chair, well, not a chair, on the bench outside, and there'd be about 12 people sat on your lap, all on each other's laps,
Yeah.
and that was a good life.
Mega.
Yeah.
Speaking of weird sex games, as we played as kids, Ben, there's something that I want to talk to you about that I don't know whether you used to play it, but a mutual friend of ours, when we were out drinking once,
Hide the sausage.
was telling us about the game where it was where he'd be sitting next to a girl in class and he would put his hand on her thigh and go higher and higher
No,
up.
Jason.
Until...
A, who is that? And B, I have.
I know I'm not outing him.
Who was that?
Is it,
But he
some-
definitely spoke about it, and we all thought it was mental.
is it someone I know?
No, you don't know.
Is it someone I know?
Yeah, outed him. Next time you see him, ask him about it. One of our bar crawls, he was talking about how they used to play that game, and it would be like, I can't remember what he said it was called. It was called like,
Do you remember that?
Sexual assault, I think.
Do you remember that Hannah girl in? Was she Corsten?
that you
Corsten.
fingered at prom.
No.
Oh,
Oh my
come on,
god.
guys.
Oh my god, that's
Come on,
mental.
guys.
That is mental. Nope, not her.
Okay, scrap that. Start again.
Yeah, do you remember that Hannah girl in I think she was year 4, year 5, and she moved school there and then she moved again.
Okay, I think. So,
I remember we thought we were the best ever. Like I was sat next to her and she put my hand. We were all sat down. This sounds mental.
There we go.
And she had her legs
I'm not
crossed.
sure I'm
and
comfortable with
my
this.
hand was just in between, just nothing.
Wow.
Just nothing. I thought I was having sex.
So that's where you fingered another Hannah.
Wow.
Oh.
Nope.
No,
Definitely
okay.
didn't do that.
That's mental.
What sort of
Do you reckon that's why she
perverted-
kept hopping schools, because she gets sexually assaulting young
Yeah.
boys?
Also, do you remember how in primary schools, where did you go? Not the one we
Ipswich.
Springfield.
Oh, that's
Ipswich.
embarrassing.
Ipswich.
Yeah, what a
Like in the
loser.
halls, you'd have like them metal fucking climbing frames that would
Yeah.
never come out. They'd never come out.
Yeah.
Just
That must have
attached to
skipped
the wall.
our era.
Yeah.
But yeah, never.
And then also the game with a big parachute.
Cool. That's
That's a
cool.
game.
And then playing like dodgeball and bench ball, as I think
Yeah.
we called it. weren't
Bench
it?
ball.
Do you remember those climbing ropes that went up to the fucking ceiling?
Yeah, mental.
we-
And
And
they
you just
allowed
think,
that.
and you just think, if you got to like 6 meters in the air, and you got like a little tiny single mattress sized crash mat, you just think, if I fall from this, the chances of me hitting this mat pretty slim, and even if I do, that'll probably not instantly kill me painlessly. I'll probably be enough
Shatter
to
a few
feel it.
bones.
Did you have to climb them?
Yeah.
But
Fucking
I
hell.
think in our school they were like cable tied to the climbing frames that were never opened, so they were just
Yeah.
there. Do you remember? Let's go back up to high school now. There was like activities week or something where the school was basically empty.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
What's the matter, mate?
What's going on?
Bad
There?
times for me.
Why?
I remember one time
I'll talk about it.
One time during this activities week, there was a group of us that stayed in school, and we were playing basketball in the sports hall. But we ended up just like bouncing it and just volleying the basketball, so just seeing how if we can kick them in. I remember one of us, weren't me, volleyed it and smashed the window, and we all just turned around and walked out. And there was like a big letter that went out saying like if anyone will take responsibility for
Who
it,
was
if
it?
not,
Who was you, wasn't it?
no, it was Ben.
It was Ben.
It was Ben.
Can I tell you?
Yeah,
about
go on. So activities week, I didn't see Josh this week, and I'd like to know why.
There's a reason. So I didn't sign up for any activities, so I had to just stay in there. This is actually the first time I got isolation as well. Do you remember Mr. Tompkins, the one that had the affair?
Yes.
Yeah. Which is
Your
name
school was
dropping.
wild.
Yeah,
everyone.
you don't know about this, Mr.
I do
Tompkins
know.
affair.
I do know about
The
it.
drama about it
Everybody
was
knew.
mental.
Anyway, we'll save that for.
I sold his house about 2 years afterwards when I first started in the state agency.
Yeah, did you suck him off? Or?
No, you tried to suck me off.
So why didn't you sign up for any activities?
I don't know.
We couldn't be
never
asked,
gone out
could we?
on time. No.
Could be asked.
So I just ended up just staying in school. Like, you play like football and shit.
Yeah. So he
The
could have been
isolation
there.
came from my first isolation and my only isolation was for being 10 minutes late, and then I got isolation for half the day.
10 minutes
I
late is
never-
isolation.
Yeah.
I never got isolation. I was way too scared
Get
of it.
fucked. I mean,
Yeah.
that is ridiculous.
Mr. Tompkins is probably because he was getting milked.
Yeah, or blackmailed.
Yeah.
Or
But-
it wasn't being milked, unfortunately.
And
to
been
be
blackmailed.
fair. But the real reason I'm talking about it is because that's the last time I ever slept naked. And the reason
I'm
for that...
mentally talking about the head teacher and then say sleep naked.
Well, I'm
Not
pretty
to
sure
do
that
that.
we weren't talking anything about how we're sleeping. So I'm not sure why.
No, but
why
during activities week, I slept naked, and I woke up with an extreme pain in my left side and my bollock, and my balls had twisted over. And honestly, the pain is something you've never
How did
felt.
that happen?
I don't know.
Waddling himself in his
that called?
sleep.
Balls are testicular torsion,
Oh,
and honestly, I had to go to A&E, and there was some
get like untwisted.
yeah, and they
Four
said
guys with a crowbar.
no. Honestly, they were like, oh, it might just do it itself. So we waited an hour. I was in fucking agony, and I remember some
Chop
African.
them off, please.
There was an African doctor that came in, lovely guy.
Oh,
No,
get that in there quick, doesn't he?
no socks on, bit weird. And he was trying to undo my ball sack.
Undo it?
Yes, trying
Like
to
a shirt?
trying to untwist it. And honestly, I was in the worst pain of my life. I was going, fuck, fuck, fuck. And then he said, I'm not going to be able to do it. And he pulled up his trousers and left. Nah, he said he ain't going to be able to do it. So they were like, yeah, we're going to have to put you in for an operation. Within a couple of hours, I was in getting my ball sack sorted. They had to cut it open.
Have you got a scar?
Untwist him, yeah.
Can I see the scar?
Nah, untwist him, and then I think they put a tube over my tube or something like that, so it doesn't happen again.
So you got
And,
an extra tube on your ball
And then I
sack.
had like 5 weeks off school because if someone hit me in the balls, my ball would have fell out.
And that was an era where you always used to just tap each other on the
Yeah,
balls,
we used to
weren't it?
always tap each other in the
Can
balls.
I have a question for you?
Yeah.
Weren't we talking about like Arts Week or something? Like,
Yeah,
we were talking
yeah.
about Activities Week.
But he had
Last-
testicular torsion. I've got one
Last
question
thing,
that we
last
can end
thing.
on. Okay. So you woke up naked in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
What happened? Like, who did your mum walk in on you naked, or
No.
did your mum get you changed, or did you
Nah.
get changed, or what happened?
Nah, I was just naked. I woke up with it was a pain in my side. I thought, oh, maybe I've got a hernia at the age of 12.
At 12, you had no idea where you had it.
At 16 or whatever it was.
Hernia is not a body part.
And
know,
then
but you had no
I
idea,
sat
did you?
up and I touched my ball and I fucking screamed because the pain was a madness. And then
it's not funny,
I went
really,
and
it's funny,
I said to my mum, I said, no, I probably was crying. I was definitely crying. Mum, please help me. Mum, please. My ball sack's hurts.
And you were naked?
Oh, probably, yeah, because I had my fucking dressing gown on.
Oh, you put your dressing gown
I went to A&E with my dressing gown on.
I just envisioned you like run into your mum's bedroom, just start bollock naked. Mum, my balls hurt.
No, honestly, it was mental. Yeah, so I was at, and I was in hospital for I came out that same day. Came out the closet.
You do love for your doctor.
Yeah, so that's my ball story.
Right. And that's,
So
that's a pretty fitting way to end the
So-
episode.
so Josh
we
is-
got to say.
Josh's ball story ends our childhood memories.
So I've got to say thank you everyone for listening, and we will catch you next time. Bye bye.
Yeah, be like
See you later.